Hi everyone. So my name is Shamin, and today we are going to learn about Android Studio. So once you click this app, then you will see this page. Okay. Then you click Files because you are going to start a new project. Okay. So from here, there are a few ways to start your project. However, due to the reason we are going to do an app, so we are focusing on this section, which is phone and tablet. Okay, so from here, you can start as a new empty activity. Okay, so here in the next episode, I will maybe adjust a few materials for you to learn a few simple materials. Okay, so right now we just are trying to explore the Android Studio. So in the next episode, we will do something related to calculator or maybe anything that you are interested to learn. Okay, so if you happen to recreate the files, you can just type a new name. Okay, so from here, it's okay. This package name is not can be is like that. And there are two languages actually, is Kotlin and Java. So my main like what I'm good at is at Java. So if you're interested with Kotlin, you can drop by the comments. I will take some time to learn as well. Thank you. So this is the minimum SDK. As you know that this is like something that you would interested if you there are like a lot of choices for you. Okay, so as you can see, for example, I choose 44.0.3 ice cream sandwich. Then you see for 4.0, which also can run around 100% of all its devices. And if you maybe want to choose others as well, you are welcome to do so. Okay, so I will keep my choice, which is the ice cream sandwich. Okay, so how to know what is this? You can actually check out the android.com about like what is the Android, the code name of this. Okay, so we continue to our thing. We are building halfway. So once we do this, then we click finish. Then it might take some time to load. Okay, so once after we had opened the new project, as you can see, these are the Java file and the main activity of the project with is your app. So in the meanwhile, we will wait for the grader to start building the model first. As you can see right now, we can't do anything because the process is still running. Okay, so how do you know like what you should know when you do app? Okay, so first thing will be this main one is the SML file and one is the Java file. Okay, so what is the SML file for? So SML file is more like the design of the app where you can add buttons. Like for example, I can drag it to this thing. Okay, where you see there's button around. Okay, then this is one of them. You can actually check it out. You can see how many things that you can find. as you can see, you can change from linear layout to relative layout, constraint layout as well. And okay, this is still the beginning for you to actually expose. So you have like when once you have download the Android Studio, you are welcome to like actually like play around with your design. Okay, so in this Android, because it is different than the previous version, which is already an upgraded version. So in this, on the top right corner here, you will see there are three. Okay, so I press. So this is a split one. Split one is a thing that you actually can code it, and as well you can see your design beside. Okay, so next in the next tutorial, if I happen to be sharing about the calendar thing, I would be using the coding instead of going to the going to this graphic and show you. I mean, if you have your preference on like dragging your stuff here, we wouldn't mind, but you can actually press the attribute here to edit your ID as well. Okay, but in the meantime, I will use this, the split one, to actually show you directly on how to like design your app. Okay, so the next one will be this Java file. Okay, so Java file is like the skeleton of the SML file, which is regarding to the functionality of the app. So for example, like this, for this button, okay, you need to define them. Wait, so for that, when we use the button, okay, so you need to actually define the button. So you can actually find codes on the internet. From the Java file, what is so special is you need to import the the libraries into your Java file. Okay, so from here, always remember to alternate enter if there's red. Sometimes the arrow does not mean it's just at this code. It could be maybe the previous one or in another Java file. Okay, so this is one of them. Then the next one will be about this. There are another two more, which is the build gradle and the manifest. Okay, so what is this Android manifest? Android manifest is like the skeleton of the activity. Okay, so just now we start the main activity. Okay, then this will be the one. See the activity, main activity here. Okay, so later in future, if we happen to use internet function or receive anything, it would be maybe up here. We will teach you later on how to do it if you guys have questions about it. Okay, but it is mostly depends on what kind of app that you are doing. Sometimes you don't need to use internet, okay, if for your app. Okay, so next will be these two, the Build Grader app and the Build Grader project. Okay, so this is like the heart of the app. Okay, as you can see from here, there are this default COVID and this build type. Okay, so the main thing of the app is this, the implementation. As you can see, during the previous version, it always use combine or something other words, but mostly when you want to import another library from another user in GitHub or from another website that provides better SML, okay, better layout, you will always can use these dependencies to run it. Okay, so for now we just learn about this, the depend, like there's this build grader. If you happen to like saw people put build grader implementation, then you will see there's the implementation over there. Okay, so next one will be the build grader project. So build grader project is like the vessel of the heart. There's actually not much to concern about. It's just if there are things that we need to add on here, okay, we will show it here lah. We will mention project build grader here. Okay. So the thing next one will be this, the thing below here. Okay. So once you had done your app, just imagine that your app is done. So you would want to test it out instead of trying to run on another device. So you look above here, okay, you can actually press this hammer button to build it. Okay, so from here you can see this actually moving, which is actually processing the app, and you was, if there's error they would actually tell you, which is very convenient. Okay, so in the meantime there is not much error because there's not many things happening on our project. Okay, only for this. So from here if you see there's alternate enter, and sometimes okay, missing constraint. It's okay. Okay, it's okay, so it's successful. Then from here you will see if you happen interested to run your app, you can like connect your device. We will teach you in future on how to connect your device. For me, that you can run on your phones as well as a emulator. Because I connected with my phone here, you also can connect to your phone as well. Okay, that one I will show it to you how to actually connect to your phone once you had done your app. Okay, then this is ABD manager, is to actually open an emulator for your phone, for your app. So I create my virtual device. So this the tips here is to choose the one that is related to Play Store. Okay, for me I would choose something smaller, but it's okay if you can. It's okay if it's a clone. Okay, you click next. Okay. Okay. This will be, maybe I choose a lower version of it. If it's just accept it. Okay. So what? So it's okay. You because I already have my own APK. So okay. I think I haven't download it. It's okay. Okay. This will be like that. This is how we, if you don't have phone with you, you can actually use the APK to see it. Okay. Um, So once it's done, okay, you will see here, I will show you a sample about our how the the emulator runs. So from here, when you want to run, you press this play button. Okay, it may take some time. So as you can see, I will show you the emulator. Okay. So this is the emulator. You can see looks like a Samsung. Okay, we wait for it to function. Okay, so once it load, it will come out this. Okay. So and you have it here. You see the button that I added here and the text view. Okay, so this is the part that I wanted to share with you during this tutorial. Okay, so I will leave this aside. Okay, so there are a few things that you need to know before we actually start. So I go to the website. If you start your app earlier, then if you are facing problem, so this is a few things that you need to understand. First will be the artifact mapping and the class mapping. Okay, so what these two all about is mostly regarding to the latest version, which is the Android X class and the Android that is used during the past. So if you happen to meet some errors, for example, like for example, I copy the button code. Okay, so when you're looking for the button, so I go here and find, yeah, looking for button. Take some time. Right here, sorry. Okay, there's like 55. I would maybe try to use the constraint layout. Okay, I use the constraint layout. Okay, right here. Okay, so what if you meet this kind of issue? Okay, where you put this over here. Okay, it pretty seems there's no error, right? But in future, if if you use some things that actually are not inside the Android support constraint, the older version of it, it may cause some error. So make sure every time you code, you need to check whether it is still at the Android X. Okay, like the latest Android Studio class map class. Okay, then I think that's all from me. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys learned something new and see you during the next tutorial. Thank you.
Everything starts from small with passionate about sharing. I started making videos on YouTube to promote this wonderful digital knowledge within my community. Anyone who is interested to work together, welcome to email me. Let us bring a better digital community for Malaysia. Welcome to subscribe my channel and don't forget to follow our sharing group on Facebook, Android Developers and Flutter Malaysia community. Thank you.